Alright, let's check out. Let's make sure this thing is actually going. Apologies if you're one of the people watching this in the future. Give me just a second for like one or two people to hop in here. Oh, it's invisible. Make sure this thing is actually going. Where should I put that? Okay. We're going to do a little editing. A little bit of live editing is what we're going to be doing here. Ooh. Alright, so we're going to have to put this up top. At least we got to put it above the chessboard. We're going to do a little editing. A little bit of live editing is what we're going to be doing. Okay. This is pretty ugly looking if it's right in front of my face, but I want to have it. Okay, let's see how this looks now. Because at the very, very top, you can't actually see it, is the issue. And I got this stream delay, bro. I don't want a stream delay. This one can be shrunk. Like that? How about that? I liked them flush. We'll shrink this one too. Okay. God damn it. Okay, they're flush. I had to get in there and do a little bit of technical analysis. We got the lights going. Okay, let's check this thing. We're here. I got one viewer. I think we're ready to kick things off. Okay, they're flush. All right, we're gonna get in there. How does it look on my end? Skip to live. Hello. Didn't skip to live, bro. There's still a stream delay. There's like a 10-second stream delay. I want to get rid of it because I want to communicate with you guys instantaneously. Because if you're giving me chess coordinates, I need them when I need them. So if you're giving me the cheat moves, I need it instantly because I'm not going to be able to cheat if I see it 20 seconds later. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm just kidding. But just for like the purposes of the stream, I want it to be like live. I don't want there to be a stream delay. And I tried changing it on OBS. I tried changing it on YouTube. I was unsuccessful with the both. Okay, we're going to hide the preview. I wish I could show you guys the setup here. I'm new to this whole thing. Turn my volume down. And let's just go ahead and hop into the madness. I went ahead and pinned a message. Those are the rules. If you want to play a game with me, gotta have increment, can't be rated. Those are the only rules. That's all I care about. And look, I'm wearing a business shirt. I'm ready to go. Earlier I was wearing like some t-shirt and I was losing. So right now I'm dressed a little bit nicer. I should be able to crush some of these opponents. And it says right here 24 people watching, but on this screen it says 12. So which one's more accurate? Which one should I really be paying attention to? Hello, my friend from the Philippines. You can absolutely challenge me. Didn't mean to play that move. But you know what? It is what it is. We're playing 1 second chess. We go for the queen. Bring in the knight. Castle. Attacking this pawn. He's probably just going to push it. We will capture. Or he goes there. Okay, we're going to step here. Probably going to have to... Oof. Got to go for a little pawn break. We're pressuring this dude on the clock, to say the least. But bro is not blundering. But he is losing on time. You gotta play fast. Dressing for success. Yes. Should I wear a suit? I got a suit. I'm just kidding. It's probably too hot in here. I got the fan going. We're good to go. Is the audio all right? Is it too loud? Is it too quiet? What about the audio of the chessboard? That's not even in the game yet. We gotta do a little live editing. Fix that real quick. Pop this back up on the screen. There we go. Now we got sounds of the chess pieces. New opponent. I don't like winning on time. Winning on time is my least favorite way to win or lose chess. I would greatly prefer getting checkmated. Subscriber play. Do you guys see the live count right there? So let me show you what's going on here. Can you guys see this? Was that on the screen for a second? It works. Did you guys see that? It went up. It went up for me, so it'll go up for you guys in just another second. Oh my god, I'm learning how to do this streaming stuff. Let's watch it together. And this is how we'll know what's the delay. You see it go up right there? Oh, it turned blue for a second. It looked kind of ugly. It got kind of ugly for a second. I don't know what that was all about, but it is what it is. I'm going to reach 3,000 rating. Thank you for letting me know that my voice is fine. Cheese, my boy. Are you guys ready? Watch how fast my chess skills are. You have no idea. We're just gonna let it happen. He could have taken there, would have been better. We're gonna take back like this. Give a little tickle. We're chasing this guy. What are you gonna do? Sacrifice? I dare you. Okay, we're gonna chase him around. This is hanging. Okay, I made a big mistake. Big mistake just happened. Let's do this. We're getting crazy. Okay, we're gonna defend like this. Stepping back. Now the knight is coming. We're stepping over here. We'll trade the queens. Too slow, bro. Simply too slow. Now, my favorite move of the game. Remove the defender. He could have done a desperado. And then if I do take, he has a check, placing his knight in the middle of the board. So it could have gotten a little bit more complicated. But sometimes you don't got to be worried about stuff like that in Bullet. It's just like plain and simple, capture, capture. That's generally how it goes. Did you guys see my live subscriber count? I'm so happy with that. I put that in there today. And then I fixed everything that is associated with the stream. So now the stream should be running smoothly. Earlier, it was not running smoothly. And so I increased the bit rate. I lowered the frames per whatever it's the frame rate. Instead of 60 frames per second, it does 30 frames per second. For some reason, that makes it a little bit better. I lowered the audio bit rate, so this streaming experience should be pretty crisp for everybody, myself included. The major drawback of what it was doing was this guy's Conta, Gota, hello. Okay. Okay. We're attacking that. 100% we're attacking that. We don't want the knight coming forward and getting my bishop, so that's why I pushed that forward. Same kind of thing over here. This diagonal seems way more interesting than that one over there. He can come forward, but we trade. Step up. Where's that knight going? What's really going on here? Let's cover that square at least a little bit. Okay, we're stepping out of the way. Okay, rook's got to come over here. Dude's got 10 seconds. Let's just trade everything. Let's do that. We'll trade like this. We'll trade the rooks. I think we're just going to take that. I dare you to take with the pawn, bro. Okay, we're worried about this all of a sudden. We're going like this. 2 seconds. Okay, okay, okay. We're hanging on. Okay, we're hanging on. Okay. I made that move, bro. I put that piece down. White queen has more freedom. This dude's 200 points rated higher than I am, so let's see. Jesus. I am slow. I am slow and washed up. Okay, we're going to lose my light square bishop. But at least we get this guy to the middle of the board. We're going to go here. Capture. Step back. He can push. Okay, rooks to the open file for show. This is a nice little diagonal attack. There's a fork. Oh, I got nothing. I got nothing. And he just trades everything. Oh my goodness. He's got this now. Okay, we get out of it. I didn't want to trade that, but I definitely just did. Bro, how am I losing on time? Absolutely unbelievable. Good night. Insta chess is a unique skill set, but the lack of checkmates reaching the board feels bad. You mean because talking about that is bullet chess? Good evening, good night, good evening. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for clicking on my video and hanging out with me. I literally wouldn't do it without you guys. Literally wouldn't. Actually, I would. I just wouldn't really be talking. I'd be more like yelling at the computer by myself. I realize I'm much happier losing at chess when I'm with you guys. When I'm alone, I feel like it's really my fault. How often are bullet games decided by time? It's got to be all the time, right? So with increment like this, I mean, we could pull up the stats. Lichess does have the stats, so I could tell you. But I would guess that like 90% of games end in a flagging with no increment. Even a large amount of, like, if you play 3-0 or 10-0, a large percent of those also end in flagging. But 1-0, this is 0-1, so there's no time, but you get 1 second every move. This one, I have no idea what the rate is. I would say probably like 70% or something. Less than 1-0, that's for sure. But not a huge difference. Then also, in this time control, if you don't lose on time in the middle game, once you get to the end game, you're actually probably far more likely to blunder than lose on time, because when you only have like 3 or 4 pieces, it doesn't become super difficult to like decide which piece you're going to move. And even if it's a bad move, you can like make a move quickly and not lose on time, if that makes sense. But in the middle game, there's a lot of options of a lot of things that can happen, and you get caught up on it. And then, why did I decide to play and stream on Lichess? I straight up just think Lichess is better in every way. Just that's my opinion. I don't like chess.com at all. I don't like it on the phone. I don't like it on the computer. I think it's really buggy and there's a lot of lags and stuff. Like playing bullet on chess.com. Well, if your rating is 1850 and you're facing people that are also 1850, you should lose like half of the time. Is the way that should work. You should always be around like a 50% win rate, unless you are just really like going down in rating. If you're going down in rating, then your win percent is decreasing significantly. But Risky Blitzer, a 2600. Are you guys ready for this? I'm gonna put my hand up so I can beat this guy, and then I'm gonna find it. Hello to myself in the future, so I can find it in the video. Let's pre-move this. Okay, he plays the Sicilian. Let's just get right on into it. Okay. 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 We're just gonna trade that off. I don't want the nonsense. I'm gonna take, step this way. That's a nice little diagonal. We're in a situation now. So what we're gonna do is launch this. Okay. I'm castling this way. Call me crazy. We're over here. Oh my god. Rematch. Dude's 2600, so we're looking at a 600 rating points difference. Yeah, chess games are decided by ping. It's actually, it's not wrong. But if you got like decent internet and things are working out for you. Okay, so he plays this line. I think we do this. Jump forward. Challenge this guy. What the hell? I hate chess. Oh my god, now the dude gets out. I'm so lost. Dude is pulling me apart. I'm like getting checkmated by 2 bishops right now. Not even close. I'm so sorry for that, everybody. That was not close. He's one of those people that plays different openings. I don't know what to do. Oh my god. I just castled into checkmate. Well, I was about to lose on time anyway, so. Ping does matter. I would say it matters more on chess.com. The experience of playing on Lichess is just smoother and more friendly. I don't know how to explain it. Fuck, dude. Okay, he didn't go for it. I totally just hung that. He's jumping in. You jumping in, bro? What's going on? Okay, I gotta go this way. We're up. I lose the rook. Step over. Stepping over. There's a lot of things going on in this position right now. Again, he beats me on time. But I was totally lost, so that's another thing. Sometimes you just lose on time, but you're totally lost, so it's like, who cares? I want to just get one win against this guy, essentially. I've been doing this a lot, probably far more than I should be, playing opponents that are like way rated higher than me. That's with check, though. Let's just trade everything. Fuck! Okay, so I only lose a pawn because of that. It could have been much worse. I was supposed to go here. Here. Let's just go in. Bro. I keep doing that and it just... I keep doing that and he like allows it. Okay. Grab this. Okay. I was grabbing the rook, bro. I know he's gonna grab mine, but yikes. I think that I was gonna be able to do it. The castle into checkmate was horrible, bro. I don't know how I did that. Okay. Okay. Bro, I don't know what to do. I got 1 second. There goes that guy. Okay. Okay. There goes my pawn. Okay, okay. Bro is like toying with me right now. can't even take that. Bro is toying with me. Chess is a humbling game. 76,000 games, though. Look at me. 1,000. 1,000. So, I mean, of course I've had other chess accounts and stuff, but it's not anywhere near 76,000. And he doesn't want to play anymore. Doesn't want to play with me anymore. It is what it is, my friend. And I've got like chill music in the background. Let's increase it. We'll go to 1 minute. What do you guys want me to play? Can I do a poll? Question. Bullet. Blitz. Rapid. Sorry, I'm typing for you guys. There's a poll. This is my first poll ever. So we'll do some... We'll do a 3+2. We'll do a 3+2. Bro, I'm sick of... I always am facing people like 200 points higher rated than me. I just want to face somebody my level. You can help. Why not just all 140 of you subscribe right now so we can see this like number go crazy? Look, I got it on my phone too. I'm watching myself as well. I'm over here making sure that everything's processing normally. But the whole purpose of this is I want to stream until I reach 1,000. Is that too ambitious? You need 1,000 to make money. Okay? So I'm trying to reach 1,000. Is the whole idea here. So the whole point of this stream, get new subscribers, get to 1,000, and then make money from YouTube. That's the plan here. So this walks into the night coming in. So that's not fun. But then this walks into the night sacrifice ideas. But I guess we're going to just go with this. I don't know how Magnus Carlsen thinks so fast and accurate. In the World Cup, Ali Firuza only had seconds left, but Magnus still had 4 minutes since they had speed and calculation. I do concur. We're going to just tuck my bishop back. A nasty sniper from A2. This guy is ready to rocket launch into the enemy king. Unfortunately, this bishop is going to just come here and all of those ideas stop. So I could castle this way. One other thing, you can click the right mouse and it will like unselect your piece. So we're going to castle this way. The reason I don't want to go this way is because there's a lot of pawns already this way. This knight is coming. What do I do here? If I step forward, he just steps back. Did I screw this up? Let's just tickle him. Chase him. Then he sacrifices. Then I take. Then he takes. Let's just do it. It's a stupid move, but I just didn't want this to happen. I didn't want to see it. But if he sacrifices to maintain the pin, I can defend with the king. So he is going to go for the sacrifice. Here. We take this. That seemed like the right move, right? Was it not? Oh. We get the rook. You get us with check. We step up. Check this way and you win the queen. So that's no fun. I take the rook. You take here with check. I step this way. Then you come in and checkmate me. So that's also not fun. You're going to sub with another account? I love you, bro. Absolutely. Thank you so much. What am I supposed to do here? Don't be afraid to lock in and ignore us. Well, this is looking like a quite dismal situation. It's like I'm really struggling through the mud right now. Floundering is what it's called. Struggling to walk through mud. High level English right there. I don't think there's anything I can do. He takes, I take, he takes, I take. I just lose. I just lose. So it's 47% says blitz. Where's my other percents? And then I click away and I lose my whole entire YouTube. 857 subscribers. None of you have subscribed. Breaking my heart. You're breaking my heart, bro. I can't believe it. Oh, I got a challenge. We're playing this guy. Playing. All that I care about is Chings. If you're watching this right now and you're playing me, if you didn't subscribe and you're sneaking through the cracks, I'll be a little bit upset. Okay. Give up. Yeah. King H2 is terrible. I didn't know what else to do. Oh, no, it wasn't King H2. I played King G2 was my idea. Whoa. Who did say it? What the heck, bro? Bro. Somebody ban this guy, bro. How do I do that? Bro, I don't know what to do. Okay, we're gonna just capture. We're gonna capture. I mean, we got to do something here, right? Definitely, this is something, bro. You know what? Sometimes I just keep it like this. I just keep it like this. Don't gotta worry about these pins. Like, maybe when you're good enough at chess, you can figure out how to not like have this pin be detrimental. But I have just proven to you in that last game that those pins are still very much scary. Very scary. Make a mod. How do I do that? Add as moderator. I'm giving you all access. There you go. You get all access. You are my official moderator. This is what I'm talking about, bro. Chess is hard. What am I supposed to do here? If I jump forward anywhere, I die. Like, I do this. Boom. Boom, boom. Then I take and he gets that pawn. And we just don't want that. Stepping back also sucks, but I didn't see what else to do. So we just step back. Undeveloped. You know what? He gets a second try in life. Yeah, bro. You are the official moderator. We're going to trade this off. Yeah, bro. I didn't know how easy it was to do that. I just clicked a button and it was like, select which level of access, and I gave it to you. Let's go. Does somebody else want to be a moderator? I got you, luxury. Never mind. I'm screwing stuff up. Okay. We're going to lose the bishop. I mean, we're going to just lose this bishop. I mean, this pawn push is now coming with a level of tenacity that I am just not ready for. Because if this knight has to take another stepping back move of some sort, it's just a sad day for this guy. Because this, and then all of a sudden we're back in the pin. And I did not evade the pin. This knight's coming over here to attack this bishop. I hate this bishop right now. Of all the pieces on this board, I hate the bishop by far the most. And my favorite piece is this knight. I'm locked in. I'm locked in. We're not losing this game. Dude's 1370. Okay, so he wants to do... I think, what would have happened if this... I would have to jump over here. If we jump here... If I walk out of the pin, he takes, and there goes my pawn structure. This is super uncomfortable to play, but we're going to do it. Maintain this. This knight's coming over here to attack this guy. Super uncomfortable. I have undeveloped 2 pieces in this game of chess. I undeveloped my queen, and I undeveloped this knight. This knight had to go boom, 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 boom. That was his journey, and that is not the way it's supposed to go. Okay, so we are gonna... Are you kidding me, bro? We do this. Is it just as deadly this time? Sacrifice here, here. Dude, I feel like I'm going to lose the exact same way that I lost this other game. Here, 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 here. Let's just do it. I literally think this is such a similar position. I mean, it's different, but it's very similar. Guy's stream is 30 seconds delay. How do you know that? How do you know that? Does it tell you? Because I'm trying to get rid of the delay. Pre-move this capture. I don't want there to be a delay. I want it to just be like instantaneous. But I can see right here on my own stream, and I'm watching it on the recording stuff. And this isn't even lined up with what's on my screen. If just like 1 or 2, he could have sacrificed there. Let's just simplify this position a tad bit. There's this, but I can jump back over here. We're doing this. This knight actually is my favorite piece, like I mentioned earlier, so I don't want to lose him. And by the way, 228 people watching right now. That is a new record for me. My previous record was 200, and it happened like a couple days ago. So that is huge for me. My first stream ever was just a few people. This is like my 7th stream, I want to say. Okay, I got 20 seconds. I definitely need to make a move. Let's do this. This is a dreadfully scary diagonal. We're going to take. That's defended. This is defended. Dude. I mean, he can just take, check, and then win the pawn back. So that whole thing did not work. And so now we're just rocking on this +2 increment. F4, F5. So he bailed out. He's got this pawn all the way over here. But then I kind of lock him out. He takes here. I don't know. Not a fun way. Not a fun way to win that game right there. I was absolutely losing, then made a little bit of a comeback. These pawns all of a sudden became super weak. So right here, going back, just take, check. I go somewhere with the king, and you win the pawn, and you have tempo on this pawn. And I mean, you can just bring this guy anywhere you feel like bringing him, because none of my pawns have moved. This rook hasn't even moved, so he could have crushed me. Play with a real player, bro. Chings is one of my subscribers, so don't talk to him. Don't talk to him like that. And he actually held his own, dude. I was not doing so well. We're gonna just undevelop the queen. I'm just having a trend of like bringing pieces into play and then undeveloping. And no, I'm not playing with the computer. I'm playing this guy. Not dealing with this. Not today. Sick and tired. I think Homie should play his bullet tactics in these games. He trusts his gut with how much muscle memory has built up. I saw a lot of overcalculation and then the opponent not even seeing the idea. What's up, mod? Let's just take a little second. What am I trying to do here? I kind of like this idea. You know what? My turn to pin stuff. My turn to pin stuff. Are you really going to chase me around? I've got this. You lock it in, I take a check. Queen comes out. We're doing this. My turn for pins, bro. I could also just take the bishop and change my mind. But this entire side of the board has not moved. So I'm definitely going to need to be moving some of these pieces in the near future. You having fun being the moderator or whatever? What access did that give you? Just so I know for like future reference. I should probably do this when I stream and like put at least 1 or 2 people in charge. You're analyzing, bro. Make sure that all these kiddos stay in line. Dude is wild for playing that. That is checkmate. If my bishop leaves, that is checkmate. So I can just take the bishop, but then he comes in, I attack like this. I mean, I get the bishop for bishop. Wait, bishop here. If I take the bishop and he takes my bishop, I don't get to take this rook because that's checkmate. So we're going to have to step back. We're going to have to step back. I need to get rid of this bishop because he is eyeing my f7 square, and that is the weakest square in my position. Yeah, bro, what are you analyzing? Look at my queen side. What's going on over here? This is very spacious. I've got a lot of space going on over here. And I don't know what to do with it. Yeah, remove that Hitler dude. Okay. Knight is under attack. I want to play this, but I think we're just going to go ahead and take this. We can develop the knight with tempo on the queen, so that's always a good idea. Queen is looking at the rook, so I see that. We're going to go with this, just to take this square away from the knight. We're going to have a nice casual. Because we can't put the bishop there, I could put him there. But I like this idea. He's also got this. Oh dear Lord, don't see it. You're from India? Hell yeah, bro. What part of India? He's got this because I can't take back because of this. So this is a pin. If he takes, I take. And I think we survive. We're just going to castle. You know what? Forget the nonsense. I think that fixed this problem of the knight sacrifice. This. Like if he takes. And like now my queen could actually take because the rooks see each other. Always very important. So this doesn't work. We've just got a game of chess on our hands. We've got a game of chess on our hands. I think that I was a little bit losing. And bro, this pin. I just wish this wasn't a part of chess. Like, these pins are the worst thing to deal with. No fun. No fun to deal with those. I mean, we step back, correct? We have to. Then we're ready to just big simplification. Big simplification. You know, one way I do not have a FIDE elo. I don't know if I can beat you. Brilliancy move. I do not know if I can beat you. The answer is probably yes. That's a good square for that knight. But you know what? I'm thinking, boom. Knight to the middle. These guys see each other. No more pin. This bishop is getting traded for my bishop. Your knight is good, but my knight is also good. Your pawns suck. My pawns are okay. This is hanging. That's a situation. Yeah, that's a situation. And I'm not sure what to do about that. But with 18 seconds on the board, it seems like somewhat of a problematic situation. I think I can beat you. Boom, the bam. Don't really know what to do about what just happened. So we're going to keep the game going. I'm down a pawn, so generally what I'm going to try and do here is just do some stuff. If I do this, the queen can get in, but I can block. Okay, let's just go for it. We want to keep the game going. This is the new idea, okay? We're coming back to the middle of the board. He can jump out of here, but I'm going to keep the game going. We're not going to just be trading rooks and stuff. Dude's got 8 seconds, so he's got to live off this increment. That defends this pawn. Dude wants to trade the knights. There's a fork incoming. Oh, that just hangs the knight. What am I talking about? Duh. Okay, so there we go. We're going to go ahead and not let him lose on time, because I'm a friendly guy. I'm a very friendly chess player. Gave him 15 seconds. But I realized like my tactic, give him some more time. Or he can resign. It doesn't really matter. Whatever he's trying to do. But we're not going to give him any more time because we're not wasting your guys' time. All right? We're all trying to have a good chess experience, not sit here for 45 seconds in a row because you hung a knight. If any of you are going to do stuff like that, if you play me, don't play me. Don't do it. Come on, bro. You hung a knight. You're rated 800 points lower than me. Don't be salty when you lose. Like, come on now. I don't get salty when I lose against that 2600. No. Now he wants to play again? I do not think so. Moderator, ban him. Get that guy out of here. Unless he's got an excuse why he was just stalling for 45 seconds right there. Okay. Bro, I'm pushing this pawn. I don't want to get pinned. Not today. I don't feel like dealing with it. We're pinning people. I'm the pinner. So this doesn't work because now it's defended. But what if I put the rook here? That's like my immediate thought. We put the rook here. You capture this. He evaded the pin. When I move this, there's a check. But I don't think I care about that. So he steps back. Fair enough. Checkmate right here. He pushes. I take. He takes. I take. This is just a strong looking move. So we're going to play it. I have no idea if it's good, but it's a scary move to play. So that's why we're doing it. Here. Sacrifice. He'll take this way probably. We step forward. He could just play something like this. Oof. I'm yearning to a sacrifice here, but it's not going to work. There's no way that only my bishop and my queen sacrifice this guy. Boom, boom, boom. What moves does he have there? Plays like this. I play this. No, I'm never going to actually get in. Okay, so we got to evacuate. Evacuation plan will be here. Did I need to spend like 45 seconds on that move? Nope. Very sad that I did. And if like one or two of you could please just go ahead and click the subscribe button. I want to see the number go up. That's really what we're here for. I got 4,599 views. 1 subscriber. That's not what you want. So there's some stuff going on here, but I think we're just going to be principled and get this knight going. Why did I not put it here? Because I want to push this pawn to defend this pawn at some point, I think. That's the general plan. But then what is this knight doing? What is my knight really doing? My arrows suck, but maybe I'll do some colorful arrows. We got a blue arrow. Got a red arrow. Gold arrow. Regular green arrow. Is that worth a subscription? Quick little subscription. Nobody will know. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Nobody will know. Nobody will know if we like chess. We don't got to tell the girls that we go on dates with, you know. We don't got to tell them. It'll be our little secret. All right, so I'm lower on time, so we're just going to just simplify everything. Simplify everything. I'm just going to push a pawn because I don't know what else to do. So there's definitely some stuff going on over here. Just going to bring this knight back. We got to keep this game going. Make a move that's not a blunder. New idea. Double the rooks, just like him. If you're going to be having rooks all doubled, I want my rooks all doubled. My mod is on airplane mode. Oh, my mod, are you actually getting out of here? My mod, I need you. Don't leave. Please. One other, maybe not super popular opinion in chess. Just trade everything. Just flip and trade everything. Why not? Look at your weird pawn structure over here. Boom, boom. New idea. And that at least covers those squares. His queen could still go here. I'm not really sure what he's trying to do with the queen. His pieces are all in the back row. Makes me feel like I need to be making a step forward. I'm playing with subscribers. Yes. Yes, I am. 1 subscription is all it takes. That's all it takes. I'll see this number right here. That's my subscriber number. Let me show you guys. This is pretty cool. Boom. Did that show up on the screen? Holy crap. It just jumped up like 20. Holy shit. So I gotta like... How do I have it automatically refresh? I don't know. Oh my goodness. I feel bad now because I was like saying that you guys weren't subscribing, and now I realize a lot of you actually have, and I feel bad. So now we have a new problem to solve. How do I make that thing automatically just update? Because that is what we want. Let's just put a lot of pawns on dark squares. That just walked directly into this, so that move didn't make any sense at all. Let's go into an endgame, bro. Get rid of these queens. Let's go into an endgame. This pawn push makes a lot of sense. Okay, what is this knight trying to do? We're going for a pawn break. We're attacking this. You defend it with the knight by retreating the knight. I don't believe in that move. Stepping up onto a dark square. We're doing dark square advancement. King to the middle of the board, dark square advancement. Shouldn't I have taken that? That's how you know I'm not that good. Immediately I take this. Weakness. Weakness. This is identifiable weakness. Can I get in to touch it? Knight is coming in like this to get this guy. So once the knight arrives here, I have to play this. Then I've got 2 more weaknesses. But we're going to be alright. So I think I can step forward. Okay, okay. Definitely I'm playing too slow. Let me step forward. God damn it, that walks right into this check. Okay. We're stepping back. Stepping back moves never hurt anybody. Gonna play a move forward. He's trying to get in. Gotta make a move. Checks. Holding it down on this square. He wants to go for this. But I take. Stepping back. I don't know what else to do. He can go for an advancement. We're stepping back up. Dude's got 40 seconds. I'm kind of folding under the pressure a little bit here. I'm not going to lie to you guys. He's got this. My pass pawn is stronger. He steps back, I push up. If he pushes right now, I step in. Ooh, you step here, I step up. You can't go here, you can't go here. You gotta come back over here. Check. Take. We go for it. This is a new idea. And if he just doesn't want to take it, I still push. You're going to have to eat it at some point. That was the idea. Now you got to take it. And I'm going to shield you out, my friend. You can try and... Dude is a genius. There's no way. No flippin' way. You guys see what just happened? We gotta give him a square, let him get this pawn, but we're coming for this one. I think he threw away the draw right there. Here. Red carpet, baby. We got it. Locked in. Oh my goodness. This was a draw, was it not? This was a draw. Was it not? I've been in this situation before and there's a way to draw this. I'm so confused. I thought it was a draw. No, I'm winning, completely winning. You can only shield it out when it's only like 2 or 3 squares left. If there's too many squares... Sometimes it's a draw, sometimes it's not. Okay? Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. We're not playing the same guy. 300 concurrent viewers. This is the most viewers I've ever had in my life. Holy crap. Let's pull this thing up, do a little refresh. I don't think you guys can see what's going on my end. My subscribers, bro. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh my god. Ah. Bro, 883. Crazy. I love you guys. You guys are literally the best. All 346 of you fine gentlemen and the one lady in my chat. If there's a girl in there, just go ahead, send me your phone number, do the damn thing. But everybody else is the bros. The bros play chess. Thanks for believing in me. That was a good game. That was a good game. That was a 3+2 good game. But one thing, something else that I've also realized with chess, I'm watching the instant replay of my face when it went up to 883. By the way, out of all the chess channels that you know, I have the least amount of subscribers. So I'm winning in something. So Dolphin, we will be. I got a towel in here because I'm allergic to cats. Wow. I don't want to see that move right there that I highlighted. Do not want to see that. The bros. It's all the bros. You want the lights in the background to be just one color? Of course, bro. What about off? How does it look off? Turn it on. Color. What color do you want it, bro? Put it in the chat. What color you want? We're gonna do purple for now, until you let me know. Play with Magnus. So it's our opponent's move, so that's why we don't pre-move things. When I get to the top, it's even better. You know, really what I want is enough, because I love chess. I've always loved chess, but sometimes for me, I have like a chess addiction. If we're gonna just be flat out, I have a chess addiction, and sometimes I should be like, it's Saturday night. Should I be like at like a club or like hanging out with people? Don't ask me, bro. Don't ask me. And all the lights are purple now. Lee Senpai, I got you, if you noticed. Blue looks good. There we go. Should I put it more on me? I can also change this light. I've got two lights. I've got like lights in my room, and then I've got this light right here attached to the computer, and I can make it way dimmer. So I can make it way darker in here. Boom. Let me know what you think. Okay, so this queen action is, it's always a little bit scandalous when the queen comes out to b3. You don't want to deal with that. So what I do is just confront it immediately and get a ruined pawn structure, because the tactical implications of this queen being here when the knights start coming is more difficult to deal with than having a ruined pawn structure on this side of the board. That's how I feel about it, at least. I mean, I'm stepping back to just hang on to this pawn. This bishop is dreadfully deep in my position. So... and I've got music playing. It might be like some copyright issues. For the record, this stream is the most people that I've ever had watch me at once. The most subscribers I've ever gotten in one thing. The chat is actually like people are talking, which I prefer. No, so the monetization for the YouTube, you need 1,000 subscribers. I'll show you right now. Where are we at? It's this one. Unfortunately, I can't actually see what my screen looks like, but right here, this top blue line, you need 1,000. And I mean, as you can see from the screen, we can watch it refresh. Watch this. It'll say the subscribers. Oh, okay. I guess we're going to have to do 856. Sorry, you guys probably don't care. We should focus on the chess. 888. Let's go. So, I'm also realizing, like, maybe I should just have this thing automatically over here. Is that going to work? He pushed this pawn, so this rook is never actually going to win this pawn. This bishop is way in my stuff. So that's why I had to, like, retreat this knight. But yeah, this bishop, he's got to evacuate the area. He can't go here. He can go to one of these squares. Probably I would prefer this square. This square is the nice little active square. But I'm thinking that, I don't know if you guys will be able to see this, like, on the screen. But I think the subscriber count is actually going to work now. What's my Clash Royale deck? I don't have one, my friend. I'm so sorry. Dude's got 20 seconds. Oh, got me scared. Why can't I send him time? What's going on here? Okay, we're going to just castle. Nice and plain and simple. We're going to castle. This is the weirdest square, but he looks like he's just kicking it up into high gear. Dude's like... Okay, let's think about this for a second. I didn't stop talking. Here, if he goes back, we chase him again. If he comes here, we attack him with the bishop. Is it going to work? Here. If he goes here, I get him with the rook. He goes up here, here. He comes back here, we hit him with this. Bro, you think that rook is escaping? Got bad news for you, my friend. I am chasing you to the end of Earth. And now we are getting that rook. My bishop was hanging that entire time, but that was the wildest trapping a rook I think I've ever experienced. So he wants this. We're taking this rook. You got to take back. And he's got this, but unfortunately, I can do a little step over with the king. Guard a little bit of everything. Let's just play a move. I'm not really sure what else to play. Let's just play a move. These guys defend each other. Let's give a check. Something like this. Check. Here, check. I like this. Check, here, check. Here, here. This guy comes in, he takes. But I have a passed pawn and a rook. I think I'll be able to win that. Oh, no, there's this. It comes with check. Dear Lord. He gets the pawn with check. We take. Fuck, dude. This is going to be so hard to defend. He's coming in to get all my pawns. Now he gets this one. Ugh. Now I'm the one fighting back to not lose. This with check. Okay, we attack this. Go here to blockade this. He can step in. Okay, I can get in and touch it. He's got this, but I can sacrifice for it at some point, right? Yes, I can. Yeah, so I can get the draw. And we are just going to do that, because... Should I? Let's just do it. Yeah, let's do it. There was maybe a... no, there was no chance. There was no chance. Okay, so... This bishop taking with here... This bishop just happens to be, like, in such a good spot. That pawn push... Bro, I could have just played slow. Just play it slow. Get into the position. Like, what if I just play this? This is all held. Everything is held. You can't even get to this pawn. Everything is held. Like, why did I try and get fancy with pawn pushes? Absolutely. We look at the computer. Now that I've looked at this for like 2 seconds, this is the correct move. Yes. Duh. Crushing. The move I play, draw. And a sketchy draw at that. I'm the one, like, really scared here. Because ain't no way I'm picking up all these pawns. Ain't no way. Is my mod dead? Yo, somebody subscribe right now in the chat, and I'll make you the mod. You'll get all the power immediately, without hesitation. Make the sub counter its own layer in OBS and make it small to put on screen. Can you not see it on the screen? Can you explain a little bit more what you're talking about, my boy? Because what it is it is a browser window setting, and I have the window open and it's recording that window specifically. And then I have it cut down. This thing next to it that says like live counter, that's just like a picture that I inserted. But the live counter should be good to go. Should be good to go. But this is the best. Fucking banging out some chess and getting some subscribers and hanging out with the boys, bro. It doesn't get better than this. Other than if you like had a pretty girl come over. I gotta let you guys know. I had the best experience today. I was at the gym, and there was this girl. There were 2 girls, and I speak Spanish, and they were speaking Spanish, and I could understand them, and I'm pretty sure they were from Colombia, because that is what the accent sounded. Either like Ecuador or Colombia. And you subbed? Do you want to be the do you want to be the moderator, bro? I'll pass the torch to you. Yeah, and they were speaking Spanish, and I speak Spanish, so it would have been cool. The girl was like super fit and like wearing like this fit outfit, and had this big like cool back tattoo, and I like awkwardly looked at my phone and didn't say a single word to her. But we're gonna get this checkmate, so I got to step up my game with the females. Got to step it up. I showed a conversation. Should I show you guys? There's more people watching now. It'll be funnier. Basically, there's a girl. This. Let's do it. All of it. All of that is going to happen. Boom. Step 1. Basically, when we hung out in a group of friends, she was like, oh, we should go to the gym together. And I was like, okay, cool. Let's go. When do you want to go? And she was like, well, what about Thursday? And I was like, yeah, we can do that. Thursday's fine. And then Thursday came around. She's like, actually, I'm busy. She said, actually, I'm busy. I like the idea of just threatening checkmate. You might want to threaten checkmate. I kind of do like this. Wait, do I like that? Boom, 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 boom. Then the knight comes in. I can throw my dude in your face, but then this is undefended. probably it's more practical to just bring this knight. This knight belongs here attacking and defending. Let's do it. If the knight comes in, we attack and defend everything, all in one foul swoop. But she, this walks into one of those dreaded pins that I hate oh so much. Do not want to play this. Because then what am I doing? He steps forward and I'm just having some problems. Calm little step over. That occupies the square for this knight to get in. But I'm literally just going to try and trade this off. So she ghosted me 2 times. Not ghosted me, but like canceled last minute 2 times. And I was like, also I wanted to ask when you're busy because there was like a barbecue thing with my friends. I was like, also I wanted to ask you when you're free, but I don't want to try too many times if you're just not that interested. What the heck is going on here? Let's attack this guy. Take a little step forward. Then we're going to attack this guy and maybe jump somewhere with the knight. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, if the queen goes here, that would be so nice. I attack, and if he goes here, why would he go here? He's definitely going to like come to this side of the board. That would make way more sense. Definitely, I'm a little bit spooked by what's going on. I know she's not interested. Okay, we're going to play this. I don't want to spend too much time. I want to show you guys the conversation. I don't know if you guys will actually be able to read it, though, is the problem. We're at the right spot. Should I show you guys conversations like this? I guess. Basically, like, asked her to go to the gym, and it never happened. And she was like, oh, well, I'd be down to, like, go to the gym, but nothing more than that. And I was like, oh, I was hoping that we would fall in love. And she was like, oh, let's go to Vegas and get married then. So we'll see what happens. It seems like that's a very sketchy move to play that. We jump over here, attacking the queen. Seems reasonable, yes. I don't know what happened with my little my subscriber count thing broke. A rook is coming, but I'm ready to kind of hide. What a strange position I have, to tell you the truth. I've slept with a lot of nothing more than girls. Wait, what? I've slept with a lot of nothing more than that girls. Yeah, I feel you. Okay, now I understand what you're talking about. Yeah, so I said let's go. We should still go to the gym anyway. That's what I said, because we should still go to the gym. Because you know what I mean? You got to say no like 700 times before I actually listen. That's a sketchy move, but we're going to just play it. Then I'm putting my rook here. I feel like my position is kind of really like hanging on a razor's edge. I could have gone for this little checkmate, but we're really scared of anything like this. I have not successfully developed my pieces or done anything like good. We undevelop. Yet again. Let's just add a layer of defense to this guy. Bro, are you kidding me? Okay, we step back. Yet again, we step back. Making a lot of steps back right now. 9 seconds on the clock. Can I clutch this up? I'd like this bishop, and my ability to defend this bishop is somewhat of an issue. That defends it? I mean, it's defended enough, no? Deep breath. Deep breath. We jump in. Oh god, my queen is doing a little overloaded right now. He's got this move. Shit. I spent too long thinking. I'm sorry. What time do I go live? And according to what country? It's kind of random. This one's a pretty little late live action. The goal was to make it to 1,000 subscribers tonight. I just don't see that happening, actually. That was the goal. And I don't have anything that's telling me, like, how long have I been doing this? Yes, I do. 1 hour and 16 minutes. I guess that's reasonable. It's kind of random. It's kind of random what time I go live. But I'm going to start doing it more. Bro blundering in real life. Well, I'm also getting checkmates, too. That was just one blunder. That was also just one blunder, my friend. You're not going to win every game of chess you play. It's about how many games of plus... You know, if you don't care about the loss ratio, it's just a numbers game. It's all about how many games of chess can you bang out in 1 year. I should take the rook with the knight. It's rough. It's rough. Okay, dude doesn't want to play anymore. At 2,300. Should I play the 1,700 or the 2,300? Let's do a 5+2. Game review. Did you want to see the game review? We'll do the game review. I mean, I think that I was hanging on until I just ran out of time. All I needed to do was just block the attack on my rook. Okay. Everything's going swimmingly. Great. I'm loving it. Okay. I'm supposed to walk into the... Actually, all of the moves are fine. So, okay, this move is fine. Capture, capture. Attack this guy was a little bit of a blunder. Inaccuracy because you can step in, defend with the rook. Capture, capture. Then, for some reason, I was very hesitant on playing this move because I didn't want the knight to take, but now I see that the rook, that my bishop would just replace it. So this move would be actually very strong because I can, for one, take with check. Also forking, like, okay, that doesn't reach that far, but it is what it is. Okay. Okay. Okay, I was definitely facing some problems here, just coming back and just, like, defending. Like, instead of just getting battered around on, like, all of this area, I could have just gone here and, like, threatened a queen trade. And it's like, if you don't trade the queens, then... Okay. Man, uncomfortable position. It's still equal. He's completely losing. I could have grabbed that. Instead, I defend. One thing in chess that makes a lot of sense is if you're in a situation, like, specifically with checks, and thank you for the subscribing. I saw the number go up. If it's a check if you can just take the piece. So, like, essentially say this was my king. This is the check. Before you defend or move the king or whatever, check if you can take the piece. Because sometimes you can straight up just take the piece for free. So it really applies mostly with the king because you're very used to just moving the king somewhere when there's a check. But, like, just say a bishop's here and this is a check and the board's open or whatever. Just check if you can take the bishop before you block or move the king. Okay, so it didn't happen. A couple moves in a row. I guess there's a tactic here. Oh, the queen sees you. The queen sees you at the end of that. Okay, didn't see that. I mean, it's not too hard to spot now, but okay. Then also, like, this queen was overloaded, like I said. Like, it was just, I can't defend everything. And then in this situation, what am I supposed to do? This was the move I was considering. And it's completely winning because what am I doing with my queen here then? Counterattack on your queen? You take my queen, I take, you take. If I take, take. And then I give up my knight and lose. Okay, let's see how accurate the game was. Probably not that accurate. Okay. It ended in the middle game. 34% accurate. That's the lowest accuracy. Why didn't I take the rook? I straight up didn't see it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I should have just taken that rook. That would have been a clean, easy dub. 0+1. I've played this guy before. Look at this. Will it show his name? See that? 1+7? I've played this guy. Played him before. Well, it looks like we're going to potentially make it to 900 subscribers. I was kind of determined to just do this until 1,000. That's like the benchmark that I've been trying to reach for forever. But we'll see. And I want this thing to refresh like periodically or whatever. Refresh this, please. Because I want to take a picture of it when it reaches 900. Sentimental moment for me, you know? Kind of a big deal. Big deal for me and my journey. Let's do some 0+2. Accuracy. On Lichess, where do you see the precision? Accuracy. There's no precision tab, but there is an accuracy tab. If you guys want to see my profile, we can like go through my. It's actually, you're not going to be able to see my profile all that well, but these are all of my ratings together. Hopefully it's slid over and you can see. We got 2,000, 1,900, 2,000. Actually exactly the same in Bullet and Rapid. And it says only 17 games and 28 games because I pretty much only play casual because I'm generally like streaming or making videos or whatever. And nobody cheats playing casual, so that's just the way to do it. Then we can get analytics from my games. We can look at stuff here and see like how many of those games lose on time. Somebody was asking that earlier. You can do a lot of stuff in here. It's definitely worth checking out. Then the centi pawn loss is actually a better gauge of how well you've done. I know I should probably just hop back to the chess, but okay, let's go back to the chess. I see a bunch of people left the stream, so instead of yapping about how to use Lichess, we'll just play more chess. That is what we'll do. 0+2. Yeah, is the king Christian? He does have a cross symbol. The game is starting, okay? I lost like all of the people that were watching the stream had just left. We'll play this guy. What my rating is? Let's say Blitz. My Blitz rating is right here on the screen. You should be able to see it, I believe, right next to my name. And those are all my ratings right there. 1,900, 2,000, 2,000. Now, realistically, I'm not sure. I think I'm closer to 1,900 or even like 1,850 in all of them. Sorry. Excuse me, gentlemen. I think we still go for this pawn push, even though there's no pawn there, because I want to put my knight here. So we do put the knight there. This pawn push has got to be coming. What the hell is that? You don't see that every day. This bishop, we want to trade it for this bishop if it allows. So play this, bro, already. Play this. And do not chase me around. Oh my god, 98. 898. I can push forward and I'm attacking this. But then this pawn will kind of be stupid. Risky move. I know. Weird move, but we're going for this square. That's generally where you want the dude to go. Alright, I want to take a video. Oh, don't let it go to 900. No, I want to take a video of this thing going to 900. If one more person can do it. Ho, ho, ho! I got a video of that perfectly. Look at that. Are you guys happy for me? I'm happy. Crazy. And we just have a situation here. So we wanted to trade this off in the first place. We're scared of this knight here, so we're gonna just push this. Sacrifices are looming, but I don't think that any of them are very sound. If I play this and you play this, okay, I can step over here. We'll be all right. This move doesn't work. The knight is defended by the bishop now. I was thinking, like, where's this knight going? He's not going to a lot of places. So I think we're going to capture. Then we capture. Am I winning a pawn here? This, and it attacks the queen. This, I take the queen. Pretty plain and simple. And I can also even, like, defend like this. Okay. It's a scary... God damn it. My stupid gluttonous fingers grabbing up these pawns. Oof. Yikes. Now I got to do something like this. Or this. We need to liberate this rook ASAP, or I am in big, big trouble. Trading the queen would also make a fair bit of sense. Okay. Does this make any sense? Okay, I think I probably need to prioritize just getting... Oh, there's... I'm losing this pawn. I'm losing this pawn. 4 more subscribers. I love all of you. Thank you so much. In the future, yeah, were you the 900? Hell yeah, dude. Crazy. I'm so happy to see that. And now we're working on 1,000. Is that possible? Is that possible? Now I'm down a pawn in a not super fun or easy to play position. This doesn't even attack anything. My dudes are still not developed, so we're gonna play this. And my worst nightmare is his bishop arriving to this square. How bad would that suck? We're gonna have to be doing something with these rooks. Okay. It's not over, but he has 2 passed pawns. So, like, he can just straight up just trade this rook. He's making advancements with the pawns. This move is incoming. Yes. I can attack it, but you can defend it like a number of different ways. But we got to go for something, right? We got to go for something. Got to put my rooks in front of these pawns. That is pretty much what we got to do here. He can play this, but I separate them at that point. This. And then I just put my rooks behind both of them. I don't know if that move made any sense, but the idea is this. Okay, we're going to take that. Take, push. Then I'm a little bit exposed. But we have the idea of winning this pawn. He's got this, but I don't need to take. I can just take this. He's thinking about it. What do you do about that? Okay, so I don't need to take. And it gets away from the fork. Oh my god. Clutch move. Absolutely a clutch move. What am I talking about? The bishop. Oh. Bro. Am I really that bad? And now I have no other option. He's even got this. He can even just do that just to, like, bully me. Yeah, no. We resign. We resign. We do not win those. Rematch. The only thing is my, like, subscriber count. I need to continuously be refreshing this thing, because it doesn't work as well as one would want it to work. Let's do a... What the heck is this? A 1.5 plus 4 of 960. It's like this dude just, like, smashed his face on the keyboard to make that setup. And so instead of, like, analyzing this position, we're just going to make a move. We need more subs. Just tap the subscribe. Pretty please. We're trying to reach 1,000. If it doesn't happen tonight, I'm giving up on my YouTube journey. So I was explaining it. So I do have a more or less of a chess addiction. And so it takes up a fair bit of my time, and I enjoy chess and I like playing chess. And so, you know, I even enjoy and the dude doesn't want to play. That upsets me a little bit. 2 plus 5? That's a crazy time control as well. Let's do it. So I made the YouTube channel because it's only a little bit harder for me to, like... He said, hello, good luck. You guys can't see the chat, but if I can make even, like, $10 a month or something from playing chess, then it's not a complete useless addiction, if that makes sense. So we're gonna break this pin. I have a habit of getting into bad situations with these pins. This pawn is undefended, so we're just gonna do it like this. Something like this might make some sense. This doesn't work because we broke the pin, baby. We don't play with that stuff. No pins for me. Okay, what am I really doing here? We're gonna do the zigzag Indiana Jones. We're doing it. Give me that open F file, bro. You won't. Castle the other way. I'll castle this way, you castle this way. Let's fucking do it. Or I push forward. So that's a fork. You go for this. I take this. You take my rook. King defense? I mean, this is a fork, but it doesn't work because he gets out of it with danger levels. I take the bishop. You take my rook. I would like to think that that knight's not getting back into the game, but he is. He is getting back into the game. And there's not a lot to be done about it. And if I step forward to defend with the king, this queen is quick to come say hello. So I push forward, and then this is a check. Then I step back, and I'm just not convinced that I'm winning that. But we're going to do it. There's like a small chance. We're playing Hope Chep. I really hope this queen doesn't come in. The dude is rated exactly the same as me, so for sure he has already looked at that, and he's going to play it. But boom, boom, check. I step back somewhere. You got to move somewhere with this. And I take something. The fork is there. So the queen arriving. Do we have this? Oh, he has this check. This. I step all the way back here. We do this. We're attacking the knight as well. Tempo on the knight. This is a... Oh, my goodness. Can I avoid it? No, I can't. We're stepping back. Rook's coming here. Bro, you got a castle. Go ahead and just castle. Give me a moment to breathe and get out of this terrible situation. I'm reading this chat for a second. I'm 30. If we were figuring out what age. Does this move work? I don't think that it's necessarily what we want, but I'm gonna play it out of just straight up fear. That's a fear-based move right there. Like, this has been going on for too long. I need to get out of that. And arguably it fixes my pawn structure a little bit. But I'm yet to get my pieces all developed. He's yet to castle. This guy just doesn't care. And if he castles this way and brings the rook, then his attack has already arrived far before mine. All right, we're trading the queen. You're not checkmating me without it. Cool. Tempo on the bishop. Development. First we develop. Need this knight to be in the action. Then the rook is ready to access this open file. I think that we have... I'm not married. I'm not married. I'm not married. Sadly. Or not sadly. I don't know if I really want to be married. At least yet. If I'm super rich one day and there's like good tax implications, then I'll go for it. But right now it just seems like a, you know, why? I don't know what analogy I'm trying to say. There's probably a lot of married people as well in the chat. Can you guys put your age in the chat? I'm trying to see like what's the demographic of my viewers at midnight. What how old are you guys? Trying to update my live. Dude's sinking in the tank. He's going for the check. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. It might be time to like launch my own attack. Nobody's checkmating anybody, so this is like a positional position. 78? I don't believe that, bro. Okay, what if I attack this guy? Is my knight accomplishing anything here? I don't think so. Let's step back and attack the bishop, then reroute to here. Okay, let's take this. Yes, you get a pass pawn, but I don't believe in it. Also, okay, we're doing this, defending this with the king so we can go for this pawn push. My king is very active, so if we even trade like a little bit of stuff. I've got this check, bishop first knight. I think we're going to just challenge this open file immediately. Damn it. This, he just defends, but I take, I get a check. I give this check. He's coming in to attack this. Let's just push this pawn forward. Oh, that locks my bishop out. Now I don't have that check. 26 seconds? Okay. Need to straighten up. Deep breath, and let's absolutely get this dub. What are you trying to accomplish? We're trading everything, bro. Not even going to calculate stuff. You think you're coming in over here, bro? I'll chase you away. This. I'm going to push forward. I do have a 3-on-2. This passed pawn is a tad bit annoying to deal with. This pawn push doesn't work. He just defends it. But then this pawn is weak. I suppose I can try and like wiggle into the position somehow. I don't know. But he's low on time. He is low on time. Do I just get brave? Chase this knight. He comes back. I chase that knight. There's a fine level of getting your king active and blundering in the endgame to be completely losing. He gives this check. Bro. Here. Bro, I'm going for it. This is defended. This pass pawn, how scary are you? How scary is that pass pawn right now? And where is your knight even going? I'm ready. King attack, bro. Look at the journey that my king has made. You're not even retreating anymore. Okay, I can't really attack you. I attack you, you jump in here. But then I take. Okay, we allow a nice little outpost for this knight. And if anything, dude, if I grab these 2 pawns, we sacrifice for this pawn, and you are not stopping these 3. Ain't no way. Okay, so he's jumping in. The whole idea was to grab this pawn. He can try and push, but we're going for this. I don't want him to lose on time. Bro, make a move. Okay, so he wants to go for this. For one, I can blockade it. He can go... Okay, I got 5 seconds. Definitely don't want to blunder this. We push. We've got this. Ho ho, bro. Ho, you thought my king can't move? What you thought, bro? That was a beautiful endgame here. Beautiful endgame. I gotta say. What was the accuracy on this? Let's check. Take a guess. What's your guys' guess? We'll take a guess on the accuracy. I'm thinking it's quite high. That was a 2 plus 5. So it was a blitz. It was a 2 minute plus 5 second. I think simply because of that, I probably played some moves that were not that great. Let's run through it real quick. Boom. And you guys want to see something cool? Look at this mouse. I don't know if this is going to show you perfectly. This is the nicest mouse that I've ever owned in my life. This is a $40 mouse, but originally it was $70. I got it on sale. And when you spin, like, listen, it's connected by electric. So, like, here's the regular spin. And then when you, like, it spins, like, off the hinge, and it will click. Listen. You hear that? Crazy. So it, like, you can go like one step, like one move at a time, or you can spin it and it's like, whoa, and it just flies. It's pretty crazy. Nicest mouse I've ever owned. I figure I might as well get a mouse that like changes colors and looks cool and is a little bit streaming better, because my other mouse sucks. Right here, Logitech. If any of you want it, I'll mail it to you. Subscribe, and I'll mail you a mouse. Because that thing's, it's not terrible, but it's not great. It's Logitech, but okay. The accuracy. Oh, I fell apart in the beginning here. So this is fine. This is fine. I'm thinking probably my accuracy is like, getting those queens off was good. Getting those knights off was good. Trade equally. Bro, I just trade equally into endgames and win the endgame. Yeah, he could have just like locked it down. Brave move by me right here. Boom. Bro, the trifecta, pawn and knight. Look at this. Pawns surrounding that knight. What are you going to do? This outpost? But what are you attacking, bro? I don't even have anything on this side of the board anymore. All of my stuff was over here earlier. Not anymore. This is the end game, my friend. Now, all we were really worried about was like some sort of move where he can attack this square and this square at the same time, I suppose. Like, I don't know what else to say. I've got a lot of squares, so it never would have happened. The coldest king step forward ever. Coldest king step. I think 90% accurate. 90% accurate on the dot. 90% on the dot. Let's go. I know my chess. I know my chess. Not a single blunder. The best way to look at it is the centi pawn. The lower the centi pawn. If that makes sense. It's like a thousandth, 1,000th of a pawn. Bro is putting in some Japanese in the chat. It is what it is. I can't understand that. Arigato. Mizu. What else? That's all I know. Arigato. Ikatakimasu. Oh, okay. New game. Let's increase the time. Let's do a little 2 plus 2. I'll really play whatever you guys want me to play though. Anytime control. I'm cool with it. Give me just a second, my friends. I'm trying to take some melatonin. No! I made the move in time. Let's flip and go. What does the crown mean? Like Hug for Drugs, you got 2 crowns. Capivara, you've got 3 crowns. It seems to me that I always come out a little bit worse in the opening. You're mean, bro. Carcon Advanced Variation. This is the computer best move. This is the computer best move. This is the computer best move. I think we play this. Capture. Here. I forget, bro. You're right. I'm going to end up worse out of the opening. Got to develop, right? I think so. Oh, Bishop is now undefended. The dude is pinned. My dude is officially pinned. This is somewhat of a problem. Not making computer best moves anymore. Let's get into the hectic part of the game, bro. The opening is so boring. You gotta be so, like, precise and all that stuff in the opening. I don't like it. The opening is my least favorite part. That's why I do like Chess 960. I think we gotta step back here. So we are just gonna... Fuck, that blocked this. I'm falling apart. That is completely hanging. We throw... I completely blundered this game away. Why did he not just take that? Bro, you just take. And then I take, and then you take, and then I take, and then you take, and you win. Completely could have won. He could also just take here. But it's not with check, and mine is with check. So once he castles here, then this actually becomes... This capture becomes a problem, because this is my only defender. So I don't really have a lot of great options to go other places. Like if I step here, then this pawn is just hanging a couple different ways. What if I step here? No, then that forces this. Okay, let's just trade this instead of getting confused when it's getting complicated. So this is hanging. Let's just castle and accept it. If he takes this, though, I've got discoveries on the queen. So go for it, bro. You want that pawn, don't you? I know you want that pawn. Oh, you want that pawn? Let's keep the integrity of my pawn structure. I can ruin his pawn structure in front of his queen. This actually seems like a fairly decent idea. 20 seconds. Let's do it. There's going to be a check later on that is important. We go here. Ready to bring my queen. Ready to bring my queen and bring this. Then you take, then I take. I'm touching this. We're threatening this. We're ready to get in here. Somehow applying pressure to this pawn. We're going to make it work. We're going to make it work. And hopefully he tries to play some like quick moves. Got this check. He can come back. Yeah, he's trying to come back. We could just grab this. Let's do it. Okay. You can play this, but I don't have to take. I think I get bold and go into the position. Okay, we're going to look at this pawn. He's got stuff like this. But I've got checks to get out of here, bro. You're not trapping my queen. Or nothing. Okay, so... Okay, don't want to lose on time. This is actually getting quite scary. Just got this, but I step forward. Big gulp. Okay, we're going to take this. Okay. Grab this. We're looking at this now. Got to push this pawn, no. I'm also looking at this. It's getting complicated, bro. We're in low time. Okay, I'm grabbing this. He's got this. Oh, dear Lord. Yikes. He pushes, I step up. If he plays this, take here. I lose on fucking time, god damn it. Here, here. Probably this, this. I'm getting checkmated. I don't get to give the check. Fairly certain I just was losing. Fairly certain I was just losing. Giving him that passed pawn. Where did I go astray? I grabbed the wrong pawn. Duh. Which pawn is more important here? The one that protects the passed pawn. I didn't even really consider that. I mean, the whole reason that I played this move was to be able to do that. Knight bold. I think we're playing a subscriber right now. Or at least somebody watching. You should subscribe, my dear friend. I feel like a broken record telling you guys to subscribe, but I know from my details right here that my average view duration is 1 minute. So every 1 minute I could just repeat what I'm saying and it's a new crowd of people. Yeah, those two pass pawns, a lot of trouble. That was not fun to deal with. Could you accept the challenge? I did, my friend. That sucks. Ruined pawn structure for no reason. Okay, let's take this. Let's question this guy. Let's make him take. That's what you get for playing too fast. There we go. You get the knight. And all of a sudden, I don't feel like trading. We're launching this pawn. Actually, we need to take this away. Okay, so this is kind of a problem now. Let's push. I'll take with the pawn. I don't even get to castle. I can't castle. Oh my god. Let's launch this pawn. Going for a fork. There's not a chance in hell that I get that fork, but we're gonna go for it. I attack the queen. You attack my queen. I still have... Fuck, my queen is hanging, but it's not with check. Okay, get your queen. Okay, we take this. We go for this. Now I just lose on time, no? Just get checkmated. He's got this. I can't step up because of him. Rematch. I got destroyed. Absolutely destroyed right there. That's right. I'm pre-moving everything. Okay, we attack the rook. Attack the rook again. Sketchy move, but we're playing it. He's got this check to win my queen. Trying to play too fast. I can hear my cat snoring out there. Castle. He's definitely got ideas here. We can't do this because this is hanging, so we have to play this, I believe. I mean, he's got this, no? Trying to just get rid of this knight. This is also hanging, but there's a pin lurking, so we don't really want to play it. Let's just take that. We step up. If he plays this, we bring the rook. Could I have taken this? I probably could have, but now I got 26 seconds, so I should have just been playing faster. Damn it. Damn it. I think he doesn't have this. I mean, he can get a draw if he wants. He can also just grab this pawn, yeah. Grab this. I'm cooked. And, you could sacrifice. And then play this. Okay. We can't play this guy anymore. That's a 3-0. 3-0 loss. I'm getting kind of tired, boys. Getting kind of tired. Don't be late to your match, bro. Hermano Brazuca. Yeah, I don't want to play this guy again. He's just too good. That's what happened. You play somebody that's like that much elo, like 150 or 200 elo higher than you. It just becomes kind of rough. Let's do one last 5+5. You enjoyed playing me? Were you the guy that 3-0'd me? I don't think I enjoyed playing you, if we're going to be honest. I like to at least be close. I don't think there was a chance in any of those games that I was doing even slightly well. We pre-move this, then we bring the knight. It's the second best line here. The capybara is the national chess meme here. You can even look it up in Google. In fact, the blunder for us is called the capybarada, and it's an animal kind of like a beaver. I know the capybara. I've actually never seen one. Do they only live in Brazil? I think they only live in Brazil. Maybe I have seen them at the zoo or something. Let's play this and just try and break the pin. We're going to try and actually do some real calculation this game. Same side castle. We're going to just copy. Complete copycat syndrome going on. My pawn is weak. He's ready to defend it. So if he brings the knight, we got complete symmetry. If he does something with the bishop and then puts the knight here, then I think he's got arguably a better setup than me. But I can bring my bishop and defend this. 2300 and bullet a couple times. See, that's just too much for me, bro. I was never 2300 and bullet. I guess I could have put my knight in the middle, and that would have made sense. That would have made sense. Also, please don't forget, if all 141 of you subscribed right now, we'd reach 1,000. That's the goal. That's what we're trying to do here. And if you can see from my eyes, your boy's tired. There's a lot of chess going on. A lot of chess for your boy. Fan-ketoed bishop lurking in my position. Let's copy him with the rooks. We got a nice little copycat setup going on. Okay, well, I feel like that pawn was weak anyway, but you got to be careful when you take pawns like this, because you can take it, then this, and then this fork is a thing. But I think I can take... The fork doesn't exist immediately, I don't think. So we take once, then this happens, but I jump over, and if he shoves that forward, what if he shoves it forward this way? Okay, I can escape. I can escape. There's both pawn pushes or threats towards me. You already subscribed, my boy. I will absolutely. Whoa, it doesn't work like that. I'll subscribe if you accept a challenge. You subscribe first, and then you send me the challenge. I've had my heart broken too many times. Okay, what do I do here? I like this, but then this is coming. But I can get out like this. If I go here, here, and then he takes and I have a ruined pawn structure, so that sucks. If I jump in, I could just get booted around. What about this? Knight jumping forward. There's also just this attacking the knight. And if the knight moves, there's this. So I think that arguably this might be the best goal for all this to happen. Because this can happen, but I got options with this bishop. You got to be careful with these pawn pushes, though. Pawns suck. I think that the other move was actually better because it guaranteed that you'd win my bishop and ruin my pawn structure. So that was like for sure a good thing. This one, you also can trade your really strong bishop for my knight to ruin my pawn structure over here. I'm thinking like this. We might need this bishop for some defense. Because if this happens... Yeah, if this happens, we might need this guy for some defense. Three minutes and 45 seconds. What I don't like about longer time controls is it stays even for a really long time. Okay, I should probably be like trying to move forward. This seems to make a fair amount of sense to me. Like probably this knight is coming, but like I said, this is going to be a little defensive bishop. And I can step here and even like defend here. Is he talking to his soul? I am kind of just yapping, bro. I told you I'm tired. But yeah, one problem with longer format chess. We're doing it. Kind of would maybe be okay with this check step over. Step over, bring a rook over here. A little rookie defense. We're going with this. The bishop comes. What if I put... You could load up on it, but I can defend it yet again. Because what I realize sometimes, like if I play a 10 plus 5, the first like 20 minutes are, you couldn't find any results for my name. Is that what you're saying? I should absolutely be on. I'm literally, yes, I will play you. The only rule is if you beat me 3 times in a row, we can't play anymore. That's all. That's the only rule there is. There has to be increment. It has to be unrated, and I have to win at least once every 3 games. That's it. But I'm pretty much I'm pretty much thinking I'm gonna have to give up on my journey. I'm not gonna reach 1,000 subscribers tonight. So I'm gonna have to get off here soon. I don't think I'm Hikaru, bro. I know I'm Hikaru. And I never even got to finish what I was saying. The reason I don't like long formats is the first like 15 minutes is like so even. It's so even. Like there's nobody's winning, nobody's losing. You're just kind of like making moves, and you're just waiting till you get to the point. This is Lee Chess, not chess.com, by the way. I see notifications for chess.com on my phone. What was I saying? You play like a 10 plus 5, and the first 15 minutes are even, and nothing exciting happens. I kind of like the idea of just getting this clarified. I'm also kind of cool like with this. Let's capture this first. This knight's got to do something, and if the knight's over here, well, if this knight comes, I gotta take, because this fork is just, we're not letting this happen. If this capture, then my pawns do get fixed in front of my king. Right now my pawn structure sucks. If this happens, then they're in a little cute line. Boy. And if you see I keep scratching my face, it's because I'm allergic to cats, and there's 2 cats in here. Okay, so he captures. There's a fork, so I just have to do this. Okay, I was thinking, what if the queen comes in? But then there was this. We push forward, attack on the knight, but that really turns this bishop into a pawn. Let's reposition my bishop to be looking, instead of like a defensive bishop, an attackive bishop. I think that move makes sense, and then it would also defend this pawn and like kind of open up attacks on this. I always do have this in the future. Let's play this. I need to also move my queen up at some point. This, I can play this first. I don't have to trade the rooks. And then if you take, and it's defended, this knight's stupid. You subbed? Look at this, 1917. It makes me want to keep going. Just get to 1,000. It can't be that hard, you know? But I think I'm averaging like a new sub every like few minutes or something. I don't know what the average is, but we're crushing it. We're crushing it, everybody. Definitely, I have lost a lot more games than won, but this is exactly what I was talking about. Okay, so he wants to defend this in the middle. These guys see each other, but I can just push forward, and then this bishop lives here forever. Because he wants to do something here and attack this. Oh, this attacks my rook. This. But then you take. We survive. We survive. If this pawn push is not the next move, this is probably my next move. We do a little looking around the position, a little defense, and then we get out of the way of the rooks so the rooks see each other. But he's got this move, which is probably going to come in. Like, he could play something like this, this. Take, bring the rook, but then I step up, but then he could bring the rook in here, defended by this guy, because my bishop doesn't see it. Not loving it. But I would argue that the position is still probably pretty much completely even, and we're just waiting till we get to that moment where we have no time. So I have to just take. I'm just not even going to think about it. We got the pawns in front of the kings. I probably will need to invest a step over move at some point. So he's trying to get sneaky and attack my rook. We're going to put my rook here. His rook is getting ready to come in. And if I play this, he plays here and wins my queen. So we will not be doing that. He's coming here. I step here. He gets this check. There's a fork. Oh, bro, I was so focused on these forks earlier. And I can't even like pin to the queen. How do I not consider a move like that? The pawn only has one move and one way that it can attack. Like, how do I don't even process that the pawn is a threat? Fuck. And I mean, I take, and he just hits me with a check, and I lose. That's a rip. It's a rip. I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm trying to get better, I promise. I'm doing everything I can. It's rough. Okay, someone sent me a challenge. Go ahead and play them. Friendly reminder for everyone to subscribe 10 times with every Google account that they own. This dude's looking like a formidable opponent. You can't. It's not 100% accurate because it doesn't display how many casual games they play. Brush it off, brother. No, I'm fine. I'm just crying a little bit. But yeah, I don't. How do I just like, bro? D2 fork my only two pieces in the position. So we're going into the Sicilian. Open Sicilian on the board. Pawn push incoming. No. 4 knights variation. Sometimes. Don't remember if that's the right move. Oh, this always happens. So I'm just going to trade. And defend this. Like, and ruin my pawn structure. We take. Give a little check. A little trade. A little break the pin. Why are we even playing a blitz game, bro? We're just obviously just blitz, like just playing bullet over here. We got more time than we started with. This stuff doesn't work anymore. We're going here. A little pre-move action. Gives me a check. I'm going to hide in the corner. Push the pawn. Again, the opponent has the center with all the pawns. Just definitely not something that you love to see. This rook is going to need to be doing something in the near future, so we're just going to put him here. This is the semi-open file, and I anticipate that it will be an open file at some point, so we're putting the rook here, because I'm kind of undecided what I should be doing with these guys. Okay, take. There's a fork at the end of that, so we don't really want that. If I push and he pushes forward, we also don't really love that. What if I push forward here? Here, here. That's not going to work. Because this fork. I could step back and defend that fork. But then that's just a lot of pressure on me. So let's just push forward. I'm not really sure. I mean, this pawn push. Maybe I go for this diagonal, like something like that. Would make sense. Yeah, I would have been absolutely down a queen and completely lost. Why not D1? Because then he's just going to capture with promotion, and then I'm going to have to capture back, and just I lose. I lose. Big lost in that other game. So he's going for this. If I step back here, if I step here to avoid this fork, then he gets this fork. Fuck, dude. Resign. Resign. Don't think I had it in me for that one. Yeah, just -3. Not a chance. And how long have I been doing this stream? For 2 hours? That's a considerable amount of time. I'm gonna do one more with a subscriber. If you subscribe and you want to play, OTW loser. Don't know what that means. Don't know what that means. But I'm gonna do one more game with a subscriber. If you subscribe and you send me a thing right now in the next like 10 seconds, we'll do one more. So this thing, we're at 1919. We're gonna go. We'll do. I want to set like a timer. We're gonna do this one game, and if someone hasn't sent me a request, this is the last one. So it's got to go up to 1920, and somebody send me a thing in the chat. I'm from Costa Mesa, California. But I was born in Miami. But I think I'm getting a little too tired. All right. We'll officially start the refresh. We'll do this one last game. Unless I get another request. Bro. Okay. That was a successful timer. It did its purpose. No new subscribers. That is it for tonight. I am so tired. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll probably stream tomorrow late at night just as well. So 2K rating is wild. I do play better when I'm not streaming and I'm like actually focusing. So there is that. I do get nervous a little bit seeing how many people are watching me and like know that I gotta also like present myself and whatever. When I'm just here by myself, not talking, completely focusing on the chess, I play much better. A little bit better. Okay, so I'll see you guys in the next one. We did make it from like 850 to 920 essentially subs. So one last shout out, please. If all of you could subscribe, it would mean a lot to me. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Click subscribe. Bye.